Hi guys, welcome to my channel, Lighting Your Sunshine, where we like to shine a light within and empower ourselves. So today, as I went and grabbed the cards, they wanted the Hermetic Tarot deck. And as soon as I grabbed it, I just got tons and tons of chills. And when I opened it, it just kept continuing. So it's finally like calmed down. So we can start the reading. But they wanted this one with life purpose, they said. So, universal laws with a little bit of life purpose. So, what? Okay. They said 4, and then they gave me so many. Oh, these 2 don't count. I'm pretty damn sure. Let's see here. Oh, like that. They do count. They're giving off mad heat. So, let's do that. And then this one, they say just 1. And it's that one. Okay, so the one for the life purpose that came out is music. And music says, your connection to music is healing for yourself and for others. Just trying to think of like what I've been listening to lately. Okay, so let's see what this one wants to say first, actually. They're showing me, okay, when I first look at it, I got trapped in the wings in this part. And it was the purple, blue, and kind of teal color. And so they were showing me a peacock. And this peacock was playing classical music and just a really string instrument, definitely, because obviously there's string there. But I don't know what song I'm hearing, but something to do with classical music. So the first one to come out is the Ace of Wands. So that's Ace of Wands. Wands would be new, passionate beginning. It says it's the root of the power of fire, which is associated with the root chakra, right on the base of your spine. They're showing me earth energy. I don't know if I showed the card. That's what I'm looking at. So they showed me earth energy, especially with all the fire, right? Wands is fire, creativity, passion, new idea, new adventure. So what they're showing me is bringing up the energy from the earth and into the root, filling that up with fire energy. Let me see if there's anything more specific other than... Yeah, no, when they show me everything in the body, nothing else is really standing out or mattering right at this moment. It's just focused on the root chakra, and my throat chakra is acting up. Oh, I hummed, and I used the music to clear it out using sound. Interesting. Okay, so what about music that way? They'll say, we'll talk about it later. Remember it, don't forget it this time. They're sassy sometimes. But yes, so what I'm seeing is the root chakra, and most power and everything is in the root chakra. And a little bit of the sacral, I feel, only because of an association of being so close to it. But it's not quite focused on that one yet. So what do they want to say about the root chakra? They're saying, like, with all this power and this energy coming in, that they're showing a wheel, almost like a water wheel, but they say this is like an energy fire wheel. Sure, we'll go with it. and it's just like spinning and like getting all this energy, and it's so ready to like take off. But it's saying sit a while, sit on this, and actually let the energy build more. They're saying once there's so much energy that I'm seeing each chakra system. Oh, it's very sunny out. It was not sunny when I started. And I was like, you know what? We could totally take out all the blinds and not have to deal with the lines. I keep thinking, why don't you just get new blinds? But pretty soon it's not something that will really need to be dealt with or worried about. It's insignificant in the long run. I got distracted. Okay, so we're talking about the root chakra. Oh, they're showing it, the chakra system, almost as in chambers. So it's like really sit on it. You might think that it's like ready to take off, you know, that you got enough power, enough force to do everything, but it's like, let it build and build and build and build. They're saying kinetic energy, and yeah, then it pulls to the next one, and then you're going to work that way, and then the next one. And it's really showing this part doesn't matter right now, they're saying. It's pretty much from like the heart up. The being connected to all of the universe. It's like, no, the most important right now is to be connected to the earth, to be very grounded, so that there is heavy, intense fire energies right now coming through, and a lot of people can't really handle it if you're not quite grounded and stable enough. And so they're saying, whereas before it was always kind of letting go, you know, anchoring to the earth, anchoring. Now it's bringing it back up, and now it's time for that going the opposite direction. Let's go to the next cards. So there's 2 over here, and they are both turned upside down, and then there is 3 that are in the upright. So do we go to the one that was at the top? No. They're saying we're going to go under. This is the underworld, they're saying. This is like shadow work. This is... Sure. All right, let's go with it. That's the attitude today. Sure, let's go with it. So the first one that comes up is the Lord of Love with 2 of Cups. So in the realm of love and the 2 of Cups, 2 of Cups is partnership, coming together. There's a lotus on it, and the lotus has worked through the muck, right? No mud, no lotus. It's reached for the light. It's reached the light. The light has blossomed, and now there is abundance pouring from them. Now I'm seeing 2 whales. They're different. What about these whales? They say the whales are in the next cards. All right, we'll go with it. So that's my picture. Then the next one to come up, and that's the thing with like the Lover's card, right? Everyone sees the Lover's card and it's like, yes. But the thing with like Lovers and the things with the 2 cups, right? It is a love card, but now you have 2 people that you need to learn to blend. It's so easy to be a hermit. It's so easy to go off and do your own thing and only care about yourself. But to actually have another and then blend that in such a way that it stays in harmony, balanced. And so over here, we're talking about the root chakra. Root chakra is safety and survival. The next one that it talks about is the sacral, right? It said build up your root chakra so much that it trickles into the next one. And so the next one is your like sensuality, creativity, sexuality, anything that is like creative and passion and fire energy. So here we got that wand again. It's like the tree. I don't know. I still just love doing readings in front of this because I have so many trees here and there's just so much to see. So I don't care about the lighting. Okay, so the next one to come. So there's these two whales and they're so completely different. And then the next card to come out is the Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords is despair and cruelty. One more sword, if one more sword is added to this card, like it is absolute destruction and finalized. This is being such a burden that it's at the point of the straw that broke the camel's back. There was one main sword, right? One main idea that was the solid pillar. But from it, there was so many other swords inputted that twisted and bended and meddled. And so now this one sword, it should be straight, but it's crooked. And with it, with all these other swords kind of coming into the card, it's now entrapped. It's created. So here's the sword we're talking about. Here's the sword. And then all these other ones have created like a grid, and like what I'm seeing is like a thorn bush kind of like grow up and like lock it in there. And like, you know how some places man-made that get forgotten over time and then nature takes over. That's the kind of energy that I see here. So the next card that came out is the Eight of Pentacles, and it is prudence. It's saying okay, so Eight of Pentacles is like the prudence is knowing your skill and your energy and your worth and whatever it is that this reading applies to you, right? Could be relationship, could be career, could be whatever it is that you're painting your picture to be. That your root and safety and survival is a bit shaky. What foundation just kind of needs a little bit more. It feels like it's revving to almost go, but it's still building more, right? It has so much more potential to hold even more energy, even more power in this moment. And so it's saying that it's not worth your energy when you know that you have such a unique gift, an important skill. They're showing me personality. Not everybody is entitled to your personality, right? You can go out there and you can be open and giving, but there is a energetic exchange. And so, right, everybody, I don't know, you're not just going to be like open and share all your story with just anyone, right? You got to be selective on who gets access to certain parts of you. You can be very giving, but the things that you're giving, is it of equal and quality exchange? Because this sword shared with everyone, and everybody twisted it and meddled, that's it. Not mended it. It went the opposite of that. Twisted and meddled. So, they're telling me to go back to these pentacles. The thing that you learned about yourself, this thing that with the Eight of Pentacles, whatever it is that you've been working on and creating and fine-tuning, what Spirit is saying about this gift that you have is it's so unique in, how can I explain it? we'll say like this one is completed. See, this one's half done, this one is completed. But what they're saying is, yes, this is how you view it as completed. But when you break it down and you take away this chunk, well, this piece itself can be used this way. But when you do it this way and you turn it, this now can be used this way. That whatever, it's like multifaceted. Whatever it is, that skill or technique that you've been working on, it's so adaptable and versatile. That's what they really want to come out and across. And that's why, thank you, with the word prudence, it's like not everybody gets this full pentacle, right? Pentacle coins, earthly possessions, especially things. A lot of people, especially tying this back to root chakra, you really don't need a lot to survive. Things will never make you happy, but yes, you do need your basic needs met. But this is, let's say, you know, like people win a lottery and you got this full pentacle. Well, some people are really poor management skill with money. Right? Some people are sneaky and deceptive and, you know, they'll lie to you for your money and then go spend it on other things. And it's like, would you really go and just willingly write them a check for like $100,000 without thinking, hey, how is this actually going to be broken down? And can I take this, turn it around and make it into something new, something better? So let's take this now, because this is pentacles. Pentacles is money. We'll say this is business. This is one business. You take away this one piece, you add something else in it. Now it's this. This can go off in this way. This one and this one, they're not the same. They look the same, but they're actually in different ways. This is almost like, we'll say like in investments or something, right? Making money in your sleep because everything's off going in different ways that you just sit there. But you need to know that not everybody gets full access to everything, and who gets what, when, where is really for you to think about, especially when it comes to the root chakra, feeling safe and your boundaries. They're showing me someone who has way too many walls, and like, are they talking to me? Probably. Way too many walls. And those walls aren't necessarily meant for everybody, right? And so it's like, who gets to get closer and that. So it's for you to really tweak and tune. So there are two that are upside down. So let's see what that's about. We've got the Two of Pentacles with harmonious change. I'm hearing and I'm feeling and I'm seeing a drawbridge. It's just like tick, 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 tick. And it's just like lowering right now. And it's a lot of energy and activity going on right now. What's opening up? Oh man, now there's like, it's like a celebration. It's almost like a parade, or I'm seeing like old school like castle, and then like, you know, like the gestures and like all that, and like music and just this celebration as the drawbridge opens, and the energy is coming in waves because it's just like the next one. You know what it reminds me of? Yes. So in the scene Robin Hood in the cartoon, when they put that illusion in like Maid Marian, and it's like those, nope, that's the last unicorn, when they do the Robin Hood scene. That's what I'm seeing. I'm just seeing almost like waves and waves of like, oh. Okay. We're gonna go a little bit sidetracked and get a little bit more magical in here. So when I first started this reading, I don't know why, but I just knew that the elemental realm was gonna come through. And when I looked at the cards, I was like, yes, but there's no fairy or those kind of cards here. But they were here, and they were just like watching. And so when they go to that scene, that's them with their entrance. It's that drawbridge has opened, and now they're showing me it's not so much a drawbridge for keeping all people outside of you, friends and colleagues or family, whatever. This is the blending of the realms, and now they're coming forth in celebration, because why would they not? They always love to party. Lord of Harmonious Change, two worlds coming together. Okay. Okay. What? Okay, and then that makes sense with music, because they love to sing and they love to dance, and very much so. So there's one last card. What is it? Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups is like the sun card would be the best, ideal, happy rainbow situation, right? And then Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, just the tens in general. Well, depending on which 10, you don't really want the Ten of Swords unless you're really ready for change and to let go of things. But we have perfected success. So here's the card we're looking at. Like how many different lotuses bloomed, and each one went through the mud and each one made it to the top. This is the card that we started with. It did get a little bit jammed up in the way, and things got stalled and stuck and stagnant, but the harmonious change did come. And that came from due diligence and working on yourself and your skill and whatever it is that Spirit's like, hey, you have this gift that's so uniquely you to bring to the world. And taking it, what I'm seeing is just like whatever it is that you do, stripping it back, all the way back. So that would go right back to the root, right to foundation. And then from there, like tweaking it into so many different things. It became so many different things is what they're showing. And I'm repeating myself. So, but yeah, perfected success. That's so many full cups. And each one, this one fills up this one fills up this one, right? And then let's say this one's too overfull, this one catches it. It's just such a perfectly balanced system is what they're showing. So how do we add water into this? What they show me with the Nine of Swords is like this humming, you know, the grinding of the gears coming to a halt and just the buzzing sound. But when you start working on whatever it is that your skill is, and then that harmonious change kind of comes, that new passion, that new fire, that drive. I'm almost seeing like life being given to this. And now I'm hearing this. I'm almost hearing carnival now. I'm seeing castles and carnivals and just fun energy. Light. They said, go have fun. Because once these start moving, it's the music. It's not even... Everybody's going through tough times, they say. Everyone. But you can go around yelling at people or being grumpy, or you can dance and smile and laugh and have a good time. It doesn't mean that you're any less stressed with the situation, but it is saying you value your heart energy more. Because we didn't talk about the heart, they said. All we talked about was the root. But it always goes back to the heart. Everything goes back to the heart all the time because the heart is the one that makes the decisions. What we really wanted was to stop the mind. We wanted to bring the earth and everything back to the heart. Leave the universe out of it for this reading. They say elementals are stepping up. They want their time to shine and bring that back to the heart. We'll stop there. Okay, we'll leave it there. I think that's a pretty cool reading, and I hope you guys have a good day.